Right, for this question, it's similar to the ones we were doing earlier on solving exponential equations, in that we still want it to try and look like a quadratic equation in terms of 2 to the power of x. So if we think about kind of manipulating the algebra first of all, so we can say that 2 to the power of 2x is the same as 2 to the power of x all squared. And we could say that 2 to the power of x plus 1 is pretty much the same as saying 2 times 2 to the power of x. And I'm going to move the 8 to give us an equation equal to 0. So you can see that if you use the laws of indices, there's like a power 1 there, but we just don't need to write it. And when you times, you add the indices, so you've got 1 add x makes x plus 1. And then we've got our quadratic, so I'll use our substitution. So we're going to say that y equals 2 to the power of x. So that's y squared minus 2y minus 8 equals 0. And then we look at whether that factorises. So two things that multiply to make minus 8 and add to make minus 2, which I believe is minus 4 and plus 2. And that must mean that our solutions in terms of y are y equals 4 or y equals minus 2. But we're trying to solve it in terms of x, so that must mean that 4 equals 2 to the power of x, or minus 2 equals 2 to the power of x. And again, we can never have an exponential function equal to a negative value, so that's got no solutions. We don't actually need our calculator for this next bit, because 2 to the power of something to give us 4 means that x equals 2 is our solution. Okay, off you go.